Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Tarot Warrior. My name is Aparna, and I'm here today to do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. This is for the month of October. Please remember, these are general readings, may or may not resonate with all the Aquarians out there. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if none of the messages resonate, you can always check videos of your other sign placements. So the wheel flipped over. I'll put it back, and we'll see if it comes back in your reading. So yeah, like I was saying, you can check videos of your other sign placements, Moon, Venus, and if maybe those videos could have additional messages for you. Also, I'd like to thank all of you who have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I'm truly grateful for it. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Also, there's a bell icon next to the subscribe button. If you click on that, you won't miss out on any of my readings. I'm open to personal readings, so you can reach out to me on my email ID. I have left that information in the description box. Do check it out. Reach out to me, and we can schedule a personal reading. Okay, so yeah, there are limited slots, so if you are interested, please do reach out to me via email. Okay, so let's see, Aquarius, what's coming up for you for the month of October. I'll pull out all the cards first, and then we'll explain it further. First card out in your challenge is the Ten of Swords. Past energy has the Five of Swords. Present energy is the Four of Pentacles. Future energy is the Empress. What is the advice for you is the Four of Swords. What do you not see coming towards you? The hidden factor in October is the Two of Swords. What is the outcome? Three cards for outcome. The Wheel. So this had flipped over, and now this is back here in your reading. It's coming in the position of an outcome, okay? Judgment and the Sun. So under the deck, Aquarius, we have the King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you could have these placements in your chart, but this is about somebody who's very loving, caring, sensitive, emotional, okay, very matured kind of a person. Again, you've got the Eight of Swords, which is about being stuck. So either this person is stuck on you, or you are stuck on this person. I think this is more of your energy. You are kind of stuck in a situation when it comes to this person, but you are trying to bring about a balance in your energies. You're trying to heal from something, and look at that, you are getting a stable new beginning and an opportunity which is going to bring you a lot of abundance in finance, career, money. But this could also be love, and if it is love, it's very stable and grounded. Okay, so let's see what's the other cards saying for you. So in the challenge position, Aquarius, you've got the Ten of Swords. So this is about walking away. This is about ending a cycle. This is about healing from something very painful, moving towards the Sun. Okay, this person is moving away from something towards the Sun, which is that is an indication of better things to come for you, and that is coming up as a challenge for you. So maybe there is something that you need to walk away, something that's ended, but you're not either accepting it, or you're not willing to put an end to that cycle, but you're almost at the end of that cycle. Okay, even if you want it or not, this is about divine timing. This is about a completion. This is about a change. The more you delay it, the more you are delaying what is coming towards you, right? So this is a challenge. Let's see why. Why is the Ten of Swords a challenge for Aquarius? Yeah, because you're not probably, this is something this is intuition. This is your intuition telling you to walk away from something. So either you're not listening to your intuition, or you are listening to your intuition, but you're not putting action into something. Or you're maybe thinking about it and not putting action into it. Yeah, see, again, it's about completion. There is something that's ended. A cycle has ended there for you. And you need to either accept and move on, or you need to, or you can stay stuck. But the thing is, it's not healthy for you, right? Because there is a situation that's come to an end, and you're just it's just going to give you a lot of stagnant energy which you don't want to be in. So listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you about some ending. It's telling you, nudging you towards a new beginning which you need to go towards. Now in the past energy, you have the Five of Swords. So yes, there was something that kept you in your head. It was something very something to do with deceit and manipulation, and something very difficult to deal with. So what is that Five of Swords? Yeah, something at work with regards to money, maybe something that you put work into, but you have now realized that the situation is very deceitful, or there was something that was not working in your favor, something that was uh, not going well for you. Okay, some manipulation there. So could be in your work, career, or money. Yeah, so but and there is a missed opportunity. There is something that you regret. This is a card of regret. So you probably regret putting in work into this situation or into something. So there is regret here for you, and this is a past energy. In the present, you have the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is holding back, saving up on your money, saving up on your purse. You're holding that purse very tightly towards your chest. So either you're saving on money because you feel that there's a lack of money, or you need to save now. Okay, maybe you think that there are some challenges when it comes to your money and finance, and you need to be in a saving mode. Or this could be you holding your feelings close to your chest. You're not being vulnerable, you're holding back on something. So yeah, again, it's that Seven of Swords. So you got the Five of Swords earlier. Now this is the Seven of Swords. So because of whatever this deceit was, this somebody kind of got away with something, and you didn't, either you realized it late, or you didn't realize it until it was until you had lost something, and that kind of has made you be very guarded. Okay, that situation or that incident has made you feel a bit guarded. It could be again that King of Cups that we saw under the deck for you. It could be with regards to love. Maybe there was somebody who looked as the King of Cups, but in reality they were somebody who was manipulative and deceitful. Okay, so you probably got so lured because of this King of Cups. You thought that this person was the King of Cups, but in reality they were somebody else, and they took advantage of that cloak that they were, that kind of facade that they were putting on, and they got away with something. And now you feel betrayed. You feel like you need to protect yourself, right? You're holding back because you're not sure now. So in the future, however, there is Empress. So this is about you focusing on yourself, you growing, you trying to give yourself that loving energy, that abundance is coming in. You are focusing on yourself, you're giving yourself all the attention, you're nurturing yourself. Okay, very beautiful energy there. Let's see what that Empress is about. Strength. So yeah, you are getting that strength to grow, to look beyond whatever has happened in the past and the present, and you are trying to move away from that situation, focusing on yourself and growing in a beautiful way. So yeah, there is something happening very quickly for you. Things are moving in a faster pace for you in the future. This is communication also coming in, which is going to lead to a lot of growth, or maybe these are opportunities or communication which is bringing in new opportunities for you, opportunities for growth and stability and abundance. The advice from the universe for you is the Four of Swords. So yeah, the universe is advising you to focus on yourself and your healing. Okay, nothing else matters for you in the month of October. Let's see what that is about. What is that advice about? King of Wands. So yeah, you need to focus on your own healing and growth, because there is something in the future for you where you will be uh, all passionate about, all in that energy of the King of Wands, who goes after what they want and they know what they want. This is a lot of energy and passion that is put into a particular project or maybe a relationship. So for this to come in, you need to first heal, and that's why Four of Swords is the advice for you, because you need to heal from something before you can get ready and passionately pursue what you want. Yeah, so take some time off. Take some time off to think about things, to go over things, to heal from something, to do some research. Maybe this is a time when you need to focus on, studying, doing some research on what you want to do in the future. Okay, because there's something very passionate coming in for you, Aquarius, in the future. Okay, so what you don't see coming is this Two of Swords, where you are going to be in this mental tug of war. This is about having a choice and not being able to make up your mind. This is a lot of mental energy where you're in your head a lot. So let's see what that is about. What is this Two of Swords about? Ten of Swords, yeah. So like I said, Ten of Swords came up as a challenge for you, and you are in your head about this. You are in your head. Maybe you are wondering if you should end something or not, or has this situation come to an end or not. Maybe you're not sure how to feel about it, how to process it. So you are in your head about it, okay? But the fact is there is an ending, okay? It's just that you are not ready to either accept it, or you are ready to accept it but you're not sure where to go ahead after this. Ending has come in. So let's see one more card. Three of Pentacles could be a third party situation, but again, this is about work. This is about something in your workplace that came to an end, some collaboration, some teamwork, okay, some betrayal that you feel. So in the outcome, the wheel. So there are good things coming in for you, Aquarius. The things are changing, cycle is changing, good things are coming in. You may not see it yet, but it's happening. It's happening at its own divine time. Also, Judgment. So Judgment is about harsh, being very harsh. Maybe you're being very harsh with yourself. You're judging yourself very harshly, or you're judging a situation very harshly, or this could be people judging you very harshly, and being very stern and harsh towards you. Okay, we'll see what that is about, but look at that. There is happiness, clarity coming in for you. The Sun is the most radiant, beautiful card in the whole deck, and there is something very beautiful coming in towards you in the month of October, or maybe towards November. Okay, so let's clarify the wheel. Again, work. Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, there was something that you are waiting for here. Maybe you're waiting for a change. You've been through a rough time, and now you are just wondering that, I have put in so much energy and work and effort into something. When will I get a break? When will I catch a break? When you see people around you having fun, enjoying their having a good time, getting what is due to them, and then it makes you wonder that when will it be my time, right? So this is that confirmation for you that whatever you've invested energetically into, and whatever you're waiting for, there is a good message coming in. There is a good time coming in for you. The wheel is changing for you. You will not be waiting for something to come up anymore very soon. There is a change of energy, but it's happening in divine timing, so you have to wait for it. Maybe not for too long, but yes, there is that waiting period, but it's coming to you. Okay, I'll take one more card for that. Yeah, see, some of you feel rejected. Some of you feel very rejected, left out in the cold. It's the same thing that I've been saying. You see other people moving ahead in life, getting all that they have wanted. People, sometimes you even feel that they don't even deserve this as much as you do, but somehow you are being left behind, and everybody else, it looks like, is moving ahead in life. Okay, so there is always that question in your mind that what is going to happen to me? Why am I left behind by the universe, right? And let me tell you, everybody goes through that emotions and feelings. Okay, it's not just you, but like I said, it's all about divine timing. You don't see that change coming in, but let me tell you, there is a change coming in for you. You will no longer feel left out and rejected by the universe. Okay, and if this is not that general feeling of rejection, maybe again this could be with work, with money. Maybe there is a feeling of lack of money, a lack of good opportunities, maybe, or a lack of something, like you feel at work you're rejected, you are not getting what is due to you. Okay, something like that. So like I said, you feel like you're being harshly judged for something. Let's see what that is about. Yeah, but you are still hopeful. You're waiting. Again, there is that card of waiting. But this waiting is more like I'm waiting for things to settle down. I know I will get my due, and I know that it's coming in for me. I know that I deserve the best, and it's coming towards me. All the good things are happening and coming towards me. So this is like a person waiting for that ships to come in, and this is you. This is you, Aquarius. You are waiting for your time to come when you can rejoice, you can celebrate, and people will look up to you and celebrate you. Okay? You are waiting for this ending of this difficult time where people are just judging you without it being even being your fault, right? Hierophant. Yeah, so this is again that divine guidance. It's that faith in that upper, that higher power. This is again like this is an assurance from the universe saying that, you know what, the spirit guides, your angels are blessing you, and they have your back. Okay, Aquarius. And let me tell you, like, the next card is the sun. So be sure that there is something happening in your life. It's just divinely guided and you don't see it, and not and none of us do, right? We don't know what's coming up for us, but it's about having that faith, which you do, and you're going to be rewarded for that faith, because this is all in divine timing. This is the spirits and your angels, and whoever that higher power you believe in is behind you, supporting you, and they know that they are delivering for you. Okay, it's just about the right time. Okay, it's just about the right time. For some of you, this if this is a relationship, I see a reunion maybe happening for some of you. You're waiting for that reunion to happen with somebody, a reconciliation. And for some of you, this could have been somebody you married to, or you had a formal serious relationship with, and now you're waiting to reunite with that person, knowing very well that it's going to happen. It's about, again, that divine timing. Okay, but this could be for some, if you don't relate this, what I said earlier, this could be even a relationship coming back to life. So, but whatever it is, like I said, happiness in the end of it. Okay, and that's your ending October reading with this card, which is the best card in the whole deck. Okay, Aquarius, let me, yeah, see, you're moving towards very good times, which is going to get you a lot of happiness and peace and joy and abundance. I'm loving this reading for you, Aquarius, really. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You are headed towards a lot of abundance and money, a very stable beginning, a stable opportunity coming towards you, very grounded, and it's going to make you very happy because, there is a lot coming in for you. There is a lot of abundance coming in towards you. And wow, what a reading, right? So let me just pick up some more additional messages for you. I like October for you, Aquarius. Ace of Spring, this is Ace of Wands, actually. It's time to take action, be fearless, and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So yeah, career for a lot of you Aquarians. I'm sorry, that's a Mercury retrograde. But yeah, a career for a lot of you Aquarians look good. Okay, so I think career wise, a lot of you are going to get a lot, to see a lot of new opportunities coming in. The world again. So this is the third time the world is coming in for you. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So again, this is about completion of a cycle, a beginning of a new cycle. Okay, you are at that verge of a new cycle, which is bringing a lot of success for you. The sun. This is the second time you're getting the sun. Wow. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessing of life. Wow, Aquarius. Like, ooh, five of summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So, again, like I said, you need to have faith, okay, because something very wonderful is coming in for you, Aquarius. And I see it in this reading, and it's been reaffirmed over and over again, and that's not a coincidence, okay? Nothing in tarot is a coincidence. So, trust that there is something very beautiful coming in, stable, secure money. Could be love for some of you, take how it resonates, but at the end of it you're going to be really happy because you've got the sun twice, okay? That's not a coincidence at all. So, Aquarius, I hope this resonated with you, and if it did, please do give me a like, share, and a subscribe, and I'll see you very soon with another reading. Till then, take care and bye.